Well, that was fun. How was your day? Jack moved to the hive entrance and dropped a couple of cryo grenades into the large hole. They would send Rico down there later. He stopped himself as he looked into the hole. Before he met Zula, he would volunteer to go down, but now he was happy it wasn't him. Well, it wasn't too boring. My boyfriend tried to get himself killed, just so he could impress me. He moved away from the hive entrance. What an asshole, he should scare you like that. Yeah, I agree, so are you in one piece? No need for medical treatment. Not a scratch. Why? He walked past a hibernation bug. He knew better than to get too close. Halfway up to the administration, he stopped and melted into the shadow. Something is wrong. He switched to the open line. We got visitors. Everybody be alert. He let loose a drone and sent it up. When it reached the administration level, it lost connection. Sergeant Cato. Enemy incoming. Yes, sir. We are barricading. Sending for reinforcement. Jack, I got the bad guys. 30 of them. Looks like Karen androids. I'm sending you images. He cursed as Zula sent him the image of a humanoid android holding blasters. The head had an almost skeleton vibe to it, with 2 red eyes scanning the area. That's not Karen droids. Fuck, send the image to HQ. Sergeant Cato was cursing on the line. What do you mean? Do you know these droids? They are human-designed infiltration and assassination droids. Switch to explosive, no flesh on them. Jack cursed, but it explained why there were no Jazidans bugs here. Androids and Jazidans didn't mix. Wait, Zula, any labs near me with Sischon venom? He moved slowly around, trying to find a better spot as he heard the noise of the metallic android feet walking down the stairs. From the sound, he would guess 3. He switched to explosive and dropped a few cryo grenades around, ready to be detonated. 2 floors up, there is a lab with apparently 100 liters of that stuff. Why would they? Oh, it's bug venom. As she spoke, the first droid got into view and fired in his direction. Jack jumped as he detonated the nearest cryo grenade. It was close enough to freeze the droid. He rolled up to a sitting position and fired a grenade. The extreme cold had made the metal brittle, and the droid exploded. He noticed where the droid's weapon landed, and was about to run to grab it, when the 2 other droids leapt into view and started to fire. Shit, 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 Jack ended next to hibernating Xenograph, and he took a deep breath. The noise might stir it, and explosions might heat the area again. The 2 droids moved systematically towards him. He triggered 2 other grenades and left another where he was as he rolled out, fired at the nearest, and then moved behind a column. The second android was damaged but not down and returned fired. The third seemed focused on where he had been, moving to where he had been. He detonated the grenade as he reached the point and fired, knocking its head off. But the shot cost him as the damaged droid managed to shoot at him. It felt as if his shoulder had been blown off as he spun around and fell down at the impact. Jack! The shout of Zula got him out of the pain, and he looked at his arm. The armor had taken the hit, but it was now blasted off. Some sort of heat weapon. It hurt like hell and was dislocated. He crawled towards the dropped rifle and grabbed it. I'm good. And armor took the hit. Now excuse me while I Rambo this shit. He grinned as he checked the gun. An M41A pulse rifle, 10mm with over and under 30mm pump-action grenade launcher. He fired at the android, and it burst into pieces. He could hear her breath calming down as he used the column to get his dislocated shoulder back in place and went over the droids to pick up their spare ammo. Are you sure you're okay? I'm going to kill you if you get yourself hurt. Jack smirked at her threat. I better not get hurt then. 2 floors up. Okay. Try to find out how they got their hands on these droids. He started to move up, feeling more like his old self. 2 droids were waiting for him, but he shot through the stairs, blowing them up, then threw a grenade into the hall as he quickly moved up to the next level. Android was good against inexperienced grunts and low-caliber weapons. They would follow their program, and that was their weakness. The android at the level expected him to come out to attack or attack from the back, not that he would ignore them and make his way to the above level. The android there met him on the stairs, and he jumped backwards and fired at the android's feet. The stair it was standing on collapsed and sent the droid down. Jack jumped over the hole and fired immediately at the 2 androids guarding the stair. Update. Everybody alive? Yeah. Got 2 as they tried to enter the environmental control room. The last has me pinned down. Shit. Heavy fire here. We got the main force. 10 hostiles outdoors. Lost 1. 2 wounded. Holding the room. Reinforcement ETA 5 minutes. Can you hold 5? Jack and Kane were both getting worried. No, maybe 2. We are running low. Kane, stop playing. Take out the toy and go help them while I'm working on solving the problem. Jack moved towards the lab and shot the droid through the door, seeing the silhouette in the glass window. A droid jumped from the floor above, but he shot it halfway down and sent it down the hole. Then he moved inside, quickly scanning the room for any enemy. Fuck? Why no EMT bomb? A Marine was clearly not ready for this. Intel is more important than us. Don't worry if I get a... Kane, where are you? Jack found 20 glass bottles with the stuff. He looked around as Kane replied. On my way, not repelling, that's for sure. Good. I found the good stuff. We are inviting the murderbots for cocktails. You do what now? Sergeant Cato seemed a little nervous at the prospect. Just relax. Just stay put. Jack found a hover cart, quickly loaded the bottles and moved out. He moved to the edge and moved so he could see the entrance to the administration and lobbed 2 bottles up. Then he moved towards the stairs, moving up slowly. The gunfire had stopped upstairs, and when he reached the top floor, he saw 5 androids near the door just standing there, short-circuited. He could see 3 androids had moved away from the door but still covered it with a fire line, so he tossed 1 bottle at them. The bottle broke against the back of one, and the liquid turned into a blue gas cloud that quickly ate through any electronics, making the androids stop dead in their tracks. Jack quickly counted the androids he could see. He got 8 and 3 had already been destroyed. That was 1 more than reported. He moved slowly out and towards the door. Friendly. A Marine opens the door and gives him a nod. He moves in and finds Sergeant Cato sitting in a chair with a bandage around his gut and over one eye. You didn't tell me you were one of the wounded. He put the cart next to the door and looked to see the Karen prisoner huddling hogtied in the corner. Their skin and clear blue and purple hair were visible, and 2 Marines had their guns aimed at them, not giving them a possibility to do anything. The cold had them hovering near hibernation anyway. It was none of your business, sir. If I croaked, Jamil would take over. Besides, it's just a flesh wound. Cato grinned as his gun was aimed at the door. Kane, are you safe? Safe. Almost at your level. There was a loud crash as something was falling down through the open hole in the main hall, followed by gunfire and rockets. And here comes Rico. Hey! There's almost nothing left. Next time, leave something for me. I hate to disturb you, big boys, but the limo you order is on the way with escorts. 8 to 5 minutes. Now please stay put and do not go into the hive entrance or go searching for trouble. Zula's voice was a pleasant counter to Crazy Rico's entrance. Bug hive entrance. I got to check that out. Rico seemed excited as he mowed down the androids, but their bullets didn't penetrate his heavy armor. Stay put, Rico. That's an order. Captain Weir's voice made everybody stop in their tracks. This is a military operation, and your job is to secure the base. Yes, sir. Rico was not happy about the order but stayed put. Who put her on our private channel? I have always been here, Rico. Always? Shit.